you realize that the group you're going to be working with, they're so entrenched to a point that if you stand out against them that much, you could be targeted. Are you worried that that could bring you problems?
I have not seen Semuju targeted. I have seen Semuju.
Semuju is on the other side. Semuju is on the other side.
But he has stood out. He has been saying things that are much.
It's different when he's from the ruling
I have not seen him targeted.
Party.
He has served how many terms? 3 or 4.
How many other MPs have you seen who are stood to that same level from the national resistance movement?
Who has stood and was targeted?
No, I mean, they are not as profound in terms of what they do in critiquing what is going wrong as Semuju does. So are you going to be like the next Semuju on this side?
I know, I just gave an example. We have seen people like Sarah Pendi. She has tried to hold ministries accountable. She's NRM, she even won the flag.
We have seen so many who come speaking so nicely at the beginning when they are coming to Parliament, promising heaven and earth. When they reach after a few months, after 1 year or the other, they coil their tails. How are you going to resist from being a stooge in Parliament?
I'm not alone. They are there. They are members of Parliament who serve. They are members of Parliament who may not be as vocal. My good brother Enos from Yatonde, he has tried. When you look at the Hansard, Honorable Enos has really tried.
If you woke up and you knew about the truth about a certain agenda, but it brings a bitter taste in the mouth of the president, would you stand aside and oppose him?
No, I would talk to him. And indeed, there are 1 or 2 times where...
Or would you disagree with the president?
There are 1 or 2. There's so many things where I have inquired from him without screaming, without making noise. There's a time he said I am one of the senior presidential advisors who write to him a lot. I bother him a lot. I write and then I write a reminder and then I attach the first letter and the reminder to the second reminder.
Okay.
And eventually he answers. So I would use the same channel. Either write to him or
why wouldn't you come out in the
his opinion?
Why wouldn't you come out in the public and oppose him?
Why would I ask the public? It's a question that is directed to the president.
You are inspired by the forces.
I am.
What do you make of the arbitrary arrests that have been going on? When you see such happening, would you stand and condemn that, or it's fine?
One thing I'll tell you is that some of our friends from other political parties indoctrinate a lot of provocation towards the forces. They indoctrinate it a lot into their supporters. And I made sure part of my package when I was campaigning, at the end of my speech, I would make our young people in Masaka aware. I would create self-awareness that this area you are aware. Some of us support this, some of you support this.
How about those who are arrested without provoking?
You don't know what they do in private. And I can assure you, one of the problems we have in Uganda to deal is commercial opposition. Commercial opposition. Listen to me and listen very well. And everybody watching this. One of the problems we have in Uganda, and I have faced it a lot in Masaka City, is commercial opposition.
What do you mean by commercial opposition?
People who are not genuinely opposition. They are not in opposition to say oppose. That I'm in opposition because I don't, that someone is in opposition because maybe they don't agree with different government policies, or they feel like they have a better alternative for president or for speaker. People who are in opposition to make money. Yes, we have a huge range of commercial opposition.
In which parties? In which parties?
Especially in the National Unity Platform. Yes. Now those have...
Would you have evidence in case they asked you to bring the evidence?
Yes.
What pedestal are you using to judge them as ready for sale?
Oh, you have seen
or
it in
commercial?
Masaka City. I have seen it in Masaka City.
They come for money, they come asking you for money or what?
Where somebody clearly says they are not to know, but they went to know to get a card because in their understanding, maybe in a given area, for example, Masaka, in their understanding, that maybe it is not that is most likely, the likely event is not made, win there.
From being a politician, a lawyer, TV personality, you were once in a drama group when you were at Budo.
True.
Some people see you come off as a drama queen, especially when you have debates.
If the drama is directing policy, why not?
And others see you as someone who is a bit rude. Is it?
If the drama and a bit of the harshness, what some people would call rude, actually the bitter truth. Sometimes when you tell the bitter truth, you turn out rude.
The country recently saw you doing a housewarming.
Yes, please.
Of your residence in Milembe Villas.
Yes, please.
As a journalist, TV personality, as a lawyer, and as a politician.
Senior presidential.
Senior presidential advisor. Where do you get all this money from?
And farmer. Money is made.
So someone would wonder, how could you? How?
No, money is made. You wake up, work hard. I've been here for a while. I've been working. By saying here for a while, meaning in the hustle.
What was your hustle that could have made you a lot of money?
Can I amuse you? I was among the first people to book plots, to book a plot in Mirembe Villas, but I was among the last ones to end.
Thank you so much for according us your time.
Yeah.